Hey guys, how are you guys doing today? Where's my oh, I needed my headset. How are you guys doing today? All right, so today guys, we are going over how you guys can start a candle making business, okay? I'm going to put on my headset right here and we're going to go over it. So this is what we're going to be talking about today. How you guys can start and make your candles, start a candle making business. Over here, we start businesses. All right. Over here, we do all the things that you guys need in order to be successful. Okay. And today, I'm kind of going to get to the point with this first live. And then the second live, it's going to be more about motivation. So today, we're just going to talk about, how you guys can start this candle making business. I'm going to set everything up for you guys. How's everybody doing today? Where's everybody from? We got chiming in from. I would love to know. Hey, Angelica. Did I say that right? I could barely see the names. I should have chose a different color. Because now this is kind of, yeah, I should have chose a different color. But that's all good. It's all good. It's all good. All right. So let's talk about candle businesses right now, okay? Because a lot of you guys, I always say people are out of alignment. You're out of alignment from what you're supposed to be doing, right? A lot of you guys are doing Ubers and you're supposed to have a transportation company. A lot of you guys are out here doing DoorDash and doing Instacart when you're actually supposed to be running your own catering business or food cart or food truck or something like that, right? A lot of us are out of alignment. Hey, Dorothy, welcome in, boo. Okay, so it's time for us to get back into alignment because we have to change the ends to our book, right? A lot of us, we're just like, all right, well, we got this job. We did all the things they told us to do, went to school, but now we feel like we're not doing the things that we're supposed to be doing. Why? Because you're not doing what you love to do, right? And now your job where you go to every day, you can't stand it anymore. You don't like the feeling that you get when you go. You don't like the people that's there. And you need some sort of outlet, right? And a lot of times, guys, these outlets can actually turn into businesses, okay? These side hustles can turn into businesses. So this is what I teach you guys how to do. My name is Zia, build a business you love. Nice to meet you. This is my virtual handshake. Nice to meet you. And I show you guys how to start businesses from the things you love, the things you have ideas and experience in, the things that you are that you guys have a skill set in, and even your trauma, right? I help you guys to turn your trauma, the things that you've been through, your madness, into a message, okay? This is what I do. Hey, Ninya, how are you, boo? Today we're starting a candle making business, okay? And today we're gonna be talking about how you guys can just get it going, right? From beginning to end. Now let me go a little bit into candle making. Okay, so candle making is a good business to start up with because it's low cost to start up. Hey y'all, hey yo. It's a good business to start up because it's low cost to start up, right? You can start a candle making business with like $200. $200 to $500 investments with like the wax, the jars, the scents, the wicks, all of that stuff, right? And then it's a flexible business model. So you could sell locally, you could do pop-ups, you could do wholesale boutiques, you could do online, Etsy, Shopify, even TikTok shop, right? So you have a bunch of outlets. It's a lot of flexibility that you have when it comes to candle making. Good morning, my love. Right? The next thing, guys, the next reason why a candle business is a good business is because of customization, right? You can customize and brand your candle making business and make it, thank you for the love, and make it your own. I always say your brand is just an extension of you, right? If you're a vibrant, exciting person, then your brand needs to also, right? If you're a vibrant, exciting person, then your brand needs to also, sorry, someone was calling me, then your brand also needs to be vibrant and exciting, right? So when we customize and we start with the branding, right? You're going to think about your candles, how it's going to be themed. You're going to be thinking about the moods that it could present for people because we're not business owners. We're what? We're problem solvers, right? So this isn't just a candle. This is a candle that you can actually help to make someone feel like they're luxurious. This is a candle that can help to soothe people through a hard time that may be going through. Maybe you'll have a product line for after work, right? Maybe you'll have an after work candle, a de-stressed candle, a desensitized candle, right? An affirmation candle, a holiday candle, a luxury candle line, a self-care or spiritual candle line, right? There's so many things you could do. And this is what we're going to be talking about today, because candles are always in demand. You can go to Yankee Candle and they are selling out, okay? So people buy candles for relaxation. They buy candles for gifts. Hey, Riri, right? They buy candles for relaxation. They buy candles for gifts. They buy candles for events as well as home decor. I went to, where was I? Was it Macy's? I feel like it was Macy's. I went to the mall, went into Macy's, and they had, no, it was Nordstrom's. I believe it was Nordstrom's, child. And they had all of these different candles, and they weren't actually candles. They were just like things that you put in to scent the room. Those things gave me such a bad headache, y'all. All of those things, the plugins, the Glade, all of those things, I can't, for some reason, the chemicals, they do something to my head, right? I can't do it. So for that reason, a lot of people will kind of go back to the old school candles to scent their homes, right? So this is why. So instead, for a lot of people, guys, instead of picking up a second job that drains you, that takes all of your energy, takes all of your time, you guys could start a business, a candle business, right from your kitchen, right? Candles are one of those businesses that people never stop buying. And you can brand it, like I said, let it stand out for you how you want it to, right? Affirmations, luxury vibes, eco-friendly collections. It really gives you that flexibility in order for you guys to start the business that you want, okay? So with that being said, I'm going to show you guys how to start a candle making business from my community, okay? From my course, from my Build the Business You Love course. So we're going to go into the Build the Business You Love course, and I'm going to actually turn my screen around as soon as I get to the, okay, here we go. I'm going to turn my screen around, and we're going to go and I'm going to show you guys how to actually create these businesses, right? Because no one told us in school. No one showed us how to create a business. They tell us to go to school, get ready to prepare for a job that's going to stress us out. This is what they tell us to do. And then they tell us to, stay there until we are 65. Didn't they raise it? Did they raise it, y'all, to 67 or something like that? So we weren't designed to do this. We weren't designed to work like this, okay? This is not what we were designed to do. So I'm going to show you guys today how you guys can get started. I'm going to turn my camera around, and I'm going to show you from my course step by step. And when I mean step by step, I mean step by step, okay? So I'm going to show you guys, and I'm going to turn my camera around. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. How are you guys doing today? I'm going to flip the camera around. Okay, so I'm going to show you step by step. This is inside of my community, okay? And we're going to use my course inside of my community, my Build the Business You Love course, that's going to show you guys how to get started, okay? So now I'm going to go inside of the classroom. I want to show you exactly how I get there, okay? It's so cutesy tootsy. I love it. It's so pretty. Okay, I'm going to go and enter the Build the Business You Love course that takes the guesswork out of business startup, all right? And then I'm going to go into, I'm going to scroll down, and I'm going to go to find my business idea. This is day 3. All right, I'm going to go into day 3. And in day 3, we have a chat bot, guys. So we're going to enter the chat bot, okay? Now, the chat bot is Z's business chatbot. Now, this chatbot is going to take you from beginning to end, and I'm going to show you exactly what I mean when we're getting started, okay? Again, guys, we're starting a candle making business. Let me position my thing here. We're starting a candle making business. I'm going to show you exactly what I mean. So the first thing you want to do, because it's going to ask you, what type of business do you want to start? So I'm going to put a candle making business here, a candle business, okay? And this GPT that I've created for you guys, because I understood that they didn't teach us business in school. I understood that no one pulled you aside and said, here's the GPS, here's step one, here's step two, here's step three, and this is how you get there, right? I understood all of these things. Let me try to move this over here. So with that being said, I created this to show you guys how to get started. I created this to show you guys all the things that you're going to need in order to get this candle business September calendar in order to get this candle business going, right? So it's saying the first thing that you're going to need, okay, is to know exactly where you're going to start this business at. You need this because it's important for licensing, for zoning, for for local competitors and pricing, and nearby grants and funding. So you guys put in the chat. I was waiting for someone else to come so that she could, let me see if I could share it with her, because she was actually the one who wanted me to do this candle business for her. And let me see if I could share it to her right now so I could see exactly where she is. But you guys can tell me, hey, God, if God be for you, that's right. That's right. Hey, I love your name. I love your name, boo. Hey, Harris, welcome in. Okay, so I was waiting for someone to come in, but you guys tell me where do you guys want to start your candle business at? You could put any jurisdiction, any state, any city. Where do you guys want to start your candle business at? If you don't know, then I'm gonna just put what I usually put, the city and state where I always start all my businesses at, Jacksonville, Florida. Hey Dave, welcome in. Okay, no one say anything, so I'm gonna put Jacksonville, Florida. Y'all shy today. Y'all shy today. All right, so we're gonna start our business in Jacksonville, Florida. Okay, and then now it's saying, okay, what problems does your candle business solve? What problems does your candle business solve? Let me see if I can move this over a little bit here. Okay, here we go. What problems does your candle business solve? So by problems, they mean because we don't sell products, guys, just to sell products. Whenever someone's purchasing something, they're purchasing it for a reason, right? Maybe they want to be more relaxed. Maybe they're purchasing it for a gift. Maybe they need to set the mood, okay? And then we need to know who's your customer. So you could do B2B and sell your candles to spas or other types of businesses. Or you could just do B2C, business to customers. And we're going to get into all of that a little bit later, right? But it's asking you, well, what's the vibe for your candle making business, right? What kind of problems do you solve? Now, if you don't know, it gives you examples, okay? So I'm going to copy and paste. I'm going to say relaxation. I'm going to say, for me, I can't stand those Glade plugins. I cannot stand them for the life of me. I can't take them. So I need a natural solution. Because those Glade plugins, I swear to you, as soon as somebody plugs it in, I get a headache instantly. I don't care if it's upstairs, if it's downstairs. When they plug in those Glade plugins, I get an instant headache, right? So we're going to do relaxation gifts, mood setting, and I want a natural solution for smelling good, right? For smelling good, for my home to smell good. Okay, so this is what I'm putting in, and you don't have to put in, you don't have to be too specific. And like I said, it gives you examples, right? So next is asking, great, we're going to create candles for relaxation, mood setting, gift giving, and natural alternatives to chemical air fresheners. I also want to add that for people who are healing as well. For people who are healing from different ailments. I want to do that as well. Okay. So I just added that, right? So now it's going to say, we love that. So it's saying, what's your candle's vibe? Is it natural healing? Yep. Mood relaxation, all of this. It's giving us what we need, right? It's giving us all these wonderful ideas, right? Is it to help support life transitions, maybe grief, stress, anxiety, self-care, etc.? I love all of these ideas. Now with this, you're going to pick one of these things, okay? And then you're going to copy and paste. I don't know if you noticed, but all I'm doing is copying and pasting because it's giving me all of the ideas already, right? It's showing me what I need to do. It's showing me what's already in demand and what people are looking for. Because you don't want to start a business and nobody wants it. Hey, Miss Beautiful. Miss Beautiful is the person that I was waiting for, y'all. Glad to see you, my love. So, right, you want to pick a product and have a business that is high in demand, right? You want a business that people actually are looking for, okay? So when we say, okay, we're going to start our candle making business right here, we're going to pick something that helps to get the mood, helps people with grief, and maybe have a confidence boost. Maybe they need energy based candles with chakras, crystals, affirmations. I don't know. Herbal therapy, aromatherapy fusions. I like this one. I like the herbal therapy. I like the herbal therapy. I like this. So as you can see, I'm just basically copying and pasting, right? And I also like the healing candles for every mood. I like that one as well. Okay, because with candle businesses, guys, you guys could have different lines. You can have your healing line, you can have your luxury line, you can have your mood swing line, you can have your essential oils line, right? You can do, yay, you made it. Hey, Miss Beautiful, I'm so glad that you were able to make it because I did this for you, okay? I understand. I love to help people, Miss Beautiful. I love to help people. Okay. So now we are creating our lines, right? We're figuring out our niche. Okay. Why is it important for us to have a niche? It's important for us to have a niche because we need to know what lane we need to stay in, right? When you're driving a car, you can't go outside that lane because you're going to crash into a different car on the highway. You have to stay in your lane. That's the purpose of a niche. Not just to stay in your lane, but for you to dominate your lane, okay? Yes, I'm at work. Okay, my love, no worries. All right, so now you made it. That's all I care about. You made it. So now it's giving us our niche. Our niche is excuse me, I'm still a little out of the weather from over the weekend. It says that you're building a natural healing candle brand with essential oils and herbs for real benefits, right? This is my kind of candle brand, okay? Because I can't do all that fake stuff. All of those fake scents and Glade plugins, man, y'all send me to the hospital just off the smell, okay? And this is one of your selling points that when you're selling your candles and starting your candle business that you can add to it. This is one of your selling points, okay? Mood specific candles like grief relief, anxiety away, gift kits with candles, affirmations, and journal prompts. Oh, I love that. I didn't think about a gift kit. Okay, let's continue. It says this is a soulful, specific, and sellable. And now it's going to handle the competitive research. It's going to handle all the information that goes into owning a business. Okay. Remember, we started this business in Jacksonville, Florida. So it's going to give us competition in Jacksonville, Florida. These are clickable links. If you're in Orlando, it's going to give you businesses in Orlando. If you're in Miami, if you're in Chattanooga, right? If you're in the state of Texas, it doesn't matter. It's going to give you information that you need to do your market research. So this is an example. Four Corners Love Candles. I like the name. Four Corners. Okay. Let's see what Four Corners has to offer. They have a website. We're gonna go. They open at 3:00, and as you could see, they had a Google account, right? They had a Google account. So now it says here, this is their website. As you can see what they're offering. Now, when you're looking at these websites, guys, when it gives you these websites, I don't want you to just look at the website. I want you to look at it as if you are the competition already. I want you to look at these websites with a different mindset, okay? Remember, we're business owners, right? We're business owners. So we need to start thinking like a business owner, okay? So now it's saying, okay, natural ingredients. They sell, they sell room and linen spray, okay? They have an email list here. They have some other mobile candle making experience. That's another, guys, that's another service that you guys can provide. Okay. This is awesome. I love their website. I feel that their website could have been done a little bit better. It doesn't look as professional as I would like it to look, but it's cute, right? It's a cute website. They give you all the information you need. Okay. So this is one of the competitors. So this is the things that you're going to have to do. You guys are going to have to go to your competition. Okay. You guys are going to see what the competition is doing. Here's another one. Candle wick a candle. Let's see what they have to offer. Wick a candle. These are things that you guys are going to have to do. Guys are going to have to go to each one, excuse me, each one that's around you. My voice is still, I don't know. So we're going to go here. Let me drink some coffee. I have some coffee here. Okay, awesome. This website looks a little bit more professional. Be sure to tap the screens, guys. This website looks a little bit more professional. Okay, I could tell already. They have their pour your own candles. Oh, okay. They're showing where they're located in Jacksonville and San Marco. Sorry. They have an experience. So one thing that I'm noticing, guys, is that these people, the candle making businesses, they have an experience. They're just not selling candles. They're also selling that experience where you can create your own candles. Okay. So this may be something that you can move into over time. They offer body mist, body care, fragrance oils, soy candles, room sprays, reed diffusers. I can't talk today. Okay. So these are other items, guys, that you can offer. All right. Unleash your creativity at Wick. It shows what they offer. Let me put on my let me get my charger because my computer is gonna die on us. Okay. So it shows all the things, guys, that the competitor offers and things that you need to possibly look into, because we didn't think about diffusers, right? We didn't think about room sprays, right? We didn't think about soy candles because people may want an environmentally friendly, see, eco-friendly, long-lasting, adding warmth. So these are things, guys, when you visit your competition and your competitor's website, look at it as if they're already the competition. Look at it to see what they're doing. Okay? Because it's not a problem to copy as long as you're copying the right cat. Okay? All right. So now we saw our competition in our area, but you see what this course can give you. It gives you the step-by-step that you need, right? So that's one of the things that we needed to see what our competition is doing, okay? It's going to give you all the competition in the area that you chose, the area that you decided to have your business in. Thank you for liking a live, boo. All right. Now it's saying competition overview. It's telling you what they offer offhand. It's giving you information about other types of candles. Like, it's doing all the research for you. Okay. Now it's saying what this means for you. So it's saying eco and natural focus is common. It's telling you the things that you need to look into for your business. Unique sense and experience differentiate. Your niche adds emotion and healing depth. So remember when we picked our niche a little bit earlier? It's telling you the things, what it means to you and what it can mean for your business. Okay. Now it's saying next steps. Let's pick some names because we haven't chosen a name yet. When I say this thing is like a GPS, it's going to say go left, go right, stop here. There's something ahead, so maybe we should change directions. This is the type of guidance that you need when you're starting your business, okay? So now it's saying, it's choosing some names for us. What names do you guys like here? Does anything stick out to you guys? Let's see. They have Healing Flame. They have Soul Scent. Herbal Aura Candles. What name should I choose for this business, guys? For this candle business? You guys pick one. Put it in the chat. Put it in Serene Scent, Mindful Wick, Grief to Glow. I like that. I like Grief to Glow, because it's talking about the niche. If you're dealing with grief, If you're dealing with some emotional heart, maybe setback, right? That's a nice one. Healing Hearth candles. I like that one too. All right, so I'm going to pick Healing Hearth candles. All right. I liked all of these names. But as you can see, it gave the names for you based on what you're doing, based on your niche. This is why we needed to understand what our niche is and understand what we're doing, right? So now it says great news. This name is strong. It's a centered name for your natural healing candle brand. Okay? Now it's going to say let's make it legal. Okay? Jacksonville, Florida is in Duval County. So it's going to say your business name available. Is it available in Florida? It's going to ask you we're going to all figure that out together. It's saying you'll need to use the Florida Division of Corporations to figure that out, right? So it's telling you the next steps, okay? Forming your LLC, your EIN, your registered department with the Department of Revenue. It's going to take you through all of these steps, guys, okay? And so now that it's doing that, it's giving us a plan of action. It's saying now that we have our name search, it's telling us where to go to figure out if it's available. It's giving us, showing us where we need to include our articles of incorporation. It's showing us that we need to go down to IRS to get the EIN number so that we can open up a business bank account, okay? Is giving us a step-by-step. Ensure that your candles meet label and safety fire regulation requirements. Okay? So it's asking you, what do you want to do next? All of those things are things that we have to do. But it's going to ask you, what do you want to do next, right? So here it's saying, we're going to walk you through Sunbiz, which remember is the Secretary of State's website in order for you to check to see if it's available. Okay, so let's just keep going. Let's just hit next. Let's see what it gives us. Okay, and as you can see, all I've been doing is typing yes, no, and copying and pasting. Okay, now it's showing you. It's saying visit the Sunbiz entity name search. Go to the Florida Division of Corporations and search records. It's showing you exactly where you need to go. Okay, and let me click on here. It's shown it took us exactly to where we needed to go. Okay, now it's telling us to just copy and paste to see if the name is available, because you have to see if your name is available when you're starting your business, right? We have to check to see. We don't want to just start a business. Okay, so they have some Healing Heart stuff, but they do not have Healing Hearth candles. So that looks to be available, right? And also, guys, you could check to see if a name is active or intact or whatever the case is, okay? So now we can see that this name is currently available because it's not here, okay? This is how you check in your state, okay? So now, and you could do this in any state, not just Florida. Now it's saying once you've checked, let me know if the name is available. It's available. Yes, it's available. Okay, now it's available. Now it's saying you have to lock the name in, right? So now it's saying you can go to the file your articles of organization. It takes 10 to 15 minutes. It's telling you how much time it's going to take. And if I click on this, it's showing us exactly where we need to go to file our LLC, right? When I tell you this course, this community, it takes you step by step. Hang on a second. It takes you step by step exactly what you need to do in order for you guys to get to where you need to go. Okay. So now it's saying, one second. It's saying that you're going to need your name, your business's name, your name, business's address, your registered agent, a mailing and business address. Okay. And $125. Because this is how much it's going to cost. This is all the stay ready so you don't have to get ready, right? This is why we stop. We stop when we're starting our businesses because we don't understand that we have to put one foot in front of the other. But sometimes we don't know where that next foot is supposed to go. Because of that, we stall. We stall. And it's also telling us To get an official docket number, it may take 1 to 3 days. So it's telling you what to expect. It's saying after you do that, after you file your LLC, then go and get yourself an EIN. Okay? EIN is basically your business's social security number. So it's telling you step by step by step exactly what you need to do. Okay? It says, let me know once you file your LLC. I'm going to put done just so we can continue on. Okay. And it's going to take you step by step. This is a hand holding that we needed. All right. Now it's saying you're going to apply to your local business's tax receipt office in Duval County. Now, it may be called something different in your county where you are. Every locality, every county, every state has different things, different requirements, different sets of restrictions. Okay? No county is the same. You could literally go from one county and go to a different county, and the business registration requirements will be completely different. Okay? So now it's saying it's going to take you to that portal. Okay, so now we're going to continue on for the sake of time, but it's showing you exactly what you need to do. It's showing you that you have to register annually. You have to renew your LLC every year by September 30th, and there's late fees that apply if it's missed. It's so important for you guys to understand not just how to start the business, but also how to maintain the business. Okay, guys, put a 1 in the chat if you guys are still with me. Now we're going to talk about exemptions for home-based businesses. So in this county, they have certain exemptions. Now in your county, it may be different. Okay, and it's going to say, what do you want us to do next? I'm just going to put continue. I'm going to put skip for the sake of time because I wanted you to see also what the next steps could be and what you guys can do next. Now it's saying startup costs and funding for healing hearth candles. Now it's saying we'll cover candle making supplies with real links, packaging and labeling, website and branding, licensing and startup fees. Okay. It's saying how much do you have to start your business? Let's just say I have $200. Let's just say to start the business. Okay. $200. Again, candle making is a low cost, low startup business. This is why a lot of people like to get into candle making, right? So it's saying that the wax, coconut, or soy blend is going to cost you $35. And this is enough to make 10 to 15 candles. It's telling you the essential oils, the eucalyptus, the lavender, the peppermint. It's showing you how much the jars are, the wicks, the herbs, the heat source, right? It's showing you all the things that you're going to need in order to get started. Okay? It's saying next you're going to buy your starter kit. What? What? No. What? Nobody is showing you guys this. This is why it's so important to understand what the next step is. If you don't know what the next step is, you're not going to move. You're going to stay stagnant because you don't know what to do. Okay? So it's giving you candle making options and where to get it from. Just to start off, as you go on, you're going to find different vendors. You're going to find better vendors. You're going to find vendors that you can relate to, more vendors that can give you business credit, right? Business terms. But for right now, it's showing you what you need to do to start. Hey, B, welcome in, boo. Now, it's saying we're going to recommend starter products, right? That's eco-friendly. The mainstay essential oil set, those are starter products, right? And now it's saying that these work because they're budget friendly. You have creative control, which means that you can basically do what you want. It's flexible. It's up to you what you want to do with this business. It's up to you. Remember, it's you versus you. It's not you versus anybody else. Okay? And you want it to have that professional feel. So it's going to show you how to do that as well. Okay? It gives you other starter kits, additional tips and insights with the websites. Okay? I think I've been to this website here before, Brambleberry, because I was looking at starting. Yeah, I've been to this website before. I was looking at starting a candle making business before. And it gives you mini soy kits and stuff like that, and how-tos, and they offer a bunch of stuff. But this is just one of the many links. These are all links. These are one of the many links that they give you. Okay. So next it says what to do next. So you want to create, order the wax and kit and essential oils, or do you want to track and maintain your budget? I actually want to plan my branding. Let's get into planning our brand. Okay. Because branding is important. Branding is what's going to set you aside from other people. Branding is what is going to help you to resonate you from other businesses, right? So it says it's going to check, it's going to finalize your name for you. It's going to check your social media handles, because you have to get your social media handles together, your logo and brand, your website, and your Google business profile, right? Remember we saw the Google business profile from earlier when we went to our competition. They all had a business website, they all had a brand and logo, and they all had a Google business profile. Okay, so now it's saying, okay, we're gonna check our domain and social media handles. Okay, we're gonna check that, and then we're gonna go. It's telling you where to go to get your business's name for your domain name, and it's showing you where you can go to help out with your visual branding and your logo and design. Okay, as well as your website foundation. Okay, so this is it looks like it to be a free subdomain, healinghearth.wixsite.com. This is free if you wanted to start with a free domain. One of my businesses, guys, excuse me, my voice seems to be going, but one of my businesses, I started with a free website. And when I tell you, let me turn it around so y'all can see me. When I tell you that free website got the most traffic than even my paid websites, I am not kidding. I was like, how did this free website? So don't sleep on the free website, okay? Even if you just need to start, okay? Don't sleep on the free website. Sometimes you just need to start, okay? So if you need that free website, then that's what you're going to do. You can always change it later. But for right now, guys, if you want to start with that free website, that's what you're going to start with, okay? Like I said, I started my first business with a free website. That website got me so much business, and I couldn't believe it. I had to call the company. It was with Weebly. It was something.weebly.com. And then I called them and I was just like, hey, what's all these people? Because I didn't understand then. I didn't know. And then it was like, that's people visiting your website. And I was like, shut up. What? That's people visiting my website? I didn't know. I couldn't believe it. So don't sleep on the freebies, okay? Don't sleep on the freebies, okay? Now we're going to go into checking your domain. It says, what do you want to do next, right? Check your domain. I want to build, it says you could build your starter website or Etsy store, right? You could do that. Let's go with creating your logo and brand palette. But as you can see, guys, it walks you through everything, right? It shows you everything step by step. And this is just a part of the community. This is a very small section of the community that shows you how to do this, right? It's going to create the color palette for you. It may take a little bit. But while it's doing that, let me take you to the candy shop, okay? While it's creating this whole thing for us, let me take you to, where's my my thing here? I'm going to take you guys to my website really quickly while it's showing all of that, okay? Let me go to my link in bio because I didn't have it up. I didn't have it up. All right, I'm going to take you guys right here. All right, so this is a candy shop, okay, while it's figuring it all out. Now, this is my website, okay? I have the Startup Society. This is about to start this week. I'm about to open this up. It's free. And this is the Build the Business You Love Academy. This is where we're getting all of this information from, okay? This is the community that's taken you, let me go to the classroom, that's teaching you guys how to start an event space if you want to do that. It's the community that's teaching you guys how to create a digital product if you want to do that. Hey Mara, how are you, boo? It's a community. It's a community that's teaching you guys how to do the build the business you love course if you want to do that. So all of this is inside of this community, right? Also, inside of the candy shop, guys, is the Faceless and Paid community. The Faceless and Paid community is a community that's, you guys see all this AI stuff that's out here right now, right? All this AI stuff, the the ASMR stuff, right? I don't know why this she takes so long to play sometimes, but all of the ASMR stuff, right? All of the dancing llamas, right? That you see out here. These people are making money from these theme pages, okay? She's out here twerking, okay? These are all theme pages, and people are literally making money from these theme pages, okay? We also have, y'all see the pole strippers. These are all AI. This is all AI, okay? And they're creating these theme pages. And once you create these theme pages, then you actually have yourself a digital asset, right? Once you have these theme pages, you've created yourself a digital asset. And you could do anything with this digital asset. You can go ahead and you could get a link in your bio. You could start selling if you have a theme page that's catered to biblical verses and affirmations and positivity. Then you can create shirts that sell biblical affirmations and biblical verses, right? And productivity and positivity, right? So it doesn't stop here, guys. It starts here. So this is one of the things that I offer inside of my candy shop. This is the Faceless and Paid community, okay? So you guys can grab that right now. That's $47. And like I said, I have my Build a Business You Love community right now. That's $17, okay? So that's my candy shop. All right, so now we're going to go right back to, let's see what the image that it created. This is the logo that it created. And I want you guys to understand that colors mean something. Okay. When we think about colors for our candle brand, colors mean something. You don't just pick a color just to pick a color, right? We're dealing with healing candles. So we're dealing with colors that kind of adds healing in your brain. It adds that psychology, that color psychology that tells you, oh, this is going to bring healing. This is going to bring about healing, right? So when we think about our colors, when we start to brand, we need to really think about, how it's going to persuade your potential customer into thinking about what you need them to think about, right? So I wouldn't put any type of neon colors or any type of super highly pigmented colors into my healing candle brand, because this may be something that may offset the brand and offset my niche, right? So it has to all tie in together, okay? Put a one in the chat, guys, if you understand that. Okay, it has to all tie in together. Okay, so now I'm going to put next because I want to continue on building our little candle making, not our little, but our candle business. Okay, so now it's going to show us, it's going to guide us through our first customer strategy, right? It's saying we need to post in the Facebook groups, right? Especially for the natural healing, grief support, self-care, right? Those types of Facebook groups. It's saying that we need to post into these Facebook groups. Hang on, I see. Oh, while you're teaching how to start a candle business. Yes, I was teaching with the course. I was teaching how to start a candle business with the course, right? So now it's just saying you can also DM people on Instagram and TikTok who post about wellness and healing, right? You can also create gift boxes for yoga studios, therapists, and spiritual shops, right? You could offer free shipping for two for one launch sales, right? For early buyers. So these are things that you guys can do just to start you off, right? But now we're gonna put 1 and 2. We're gonna just do 1 and 2, right? But you can just tell it exactly what you needed to do, and it's gonna give you the strategy that you need, the marketing strategy that you need, right? So the tone that we want is a healing, calming, intentional tone. We want a vibe that's soothing, natural, spiritual, supportive, right? And our audience is going to be people possibly going through grief, people possibly going through anxiety, trauma, healing, and who want deep self-care, right? For the most part, guys, you guys have to understand that We don't sell products, we sell solutions, okay? We don't sell products, we sell solutions. There's a solution in every business, and in every industry, there's a millionaire in every industry, okay? I don't care if it's the garbage industry, I don't care if it's the poop industry. There are millionaires in every single industry, okay? So don't think that because it's a healing candle brand that it can't make any money. You have to position your brand, right? And this is what it's teaching you, how to position your brand. It's showing you the colors that you can use, colors that's warm, right? To invoke certain types of feelings, certain types of behaviors, right? Color psychology is a real thing. It's the reason why a lot of the food brands are, mostly all of them are in red, right? Or yellow. Those are going to invoke hunger inside of you, okay? It helps you to create a launch strategy, right? Labels, you can have your grief relief candle. You can have your anxiety away candle, your confidence boost candle. Because right now you're going to be selling confidence. You're selling the fact that if someone lost a loved one or dealing with a situation or have anxiety, this is going to help them to push all of that away. This is going to help them to get all of that stuff off of their shoulders, all of that weight off their shoulders, right? This is what you're selling. You're not selling a candle. Put a 1 in the chat, guys, if you understand that. All right. So now it's giving you post ideas, and it's going to go more into that because I have the growth prompt that helps you to grow your business. This is just to help you to start your business. The growth prompt is going to help you to grow your business. It's going to help you to get ideas about networking B2B, business to business. It's going to help you to get ideas about how maybe you should network with maybe yoga studios, or maybe network with spas, right? Or network with other influencers or people that's in the industry that can help you to get your product out there, okay? It's going to show you exactly what you need to do. It's showing you have to go to these Facebook groups. It's giving you the names of the Facebook groups, literally, okay? And the candle business, guys, is something that you could ship it anywhere. You don't have to worry about, is it going to not be fresh, or is it going to, you can actually ship it anywhere, right? You created the inventory. You created the idea. You created all of the scents and the fragrances and the product lines that you wanted to do, right? And your message, guys, when you're sending your messages on Instagram or developing your launch strategy and your offer, it's so important to understand, that you have to offer your promotional discounts just at first, right? Free shipping, a bonus affirmation card, a free tea light, right? Just to help to get people, so you can get some reviews on your Google pages that we talked about earlier, right? This is about understanding, guys, that you have to first start. We always think about, let me turn my camera around. We always think about how are we going to grow the business? How is the business going to do? What are we going to do after? We always overthink these things. We never think about just starting. This is getting you to just start. And this is the hardest part, okay? That's the hardest part. That just starting part, honey. A lot of people have problems with that just starting part. A lot of people have problems with that putting one foot in front of the other. No one likes to do that. You know why? It takes intention. It takes thought. It takes effort. But you're sitting here working at somebody's job that takes intention, that takes thought, that takes effort. So you'll do it for someone else. But when it's time for you to do it for you, you MIA. When it's time for you to do it for you, you can't do it. So you got to pick your heart. You got to pick your heart. Because I don't know about you, but going into someone's job saying yes, ma'am, no, ma'am, having your blood pressure go up every time you open up that door, dealing with these people at work and their little cliques and all the things that you have to deal with that, even applying to the job, they playing in your face. They have ghost jobs now. You can't even apply knowing that you're applying to a real job. The jobs out here are fake just to make the company look more lucrative and the company look in the best light possible. They're creating these fake jobs. That's why they give you that decline in 2 seconds as soon as you apply. They'll give you that, oh no, I'm sorry. We selected someone else. Really? In 2 seconds? Right? In 2 seconds? They sitting up here playing in y'all face. Y'all up here signing checks for them. Thousands, sometimes hundreds of thousands of dollars. And they barely giving you that 2% raise. They barely saying, you know what? I'll give us something, I guess. You got to fight for it. They want you to do a sit down. You got to have a, what do you call it? What do they call them? When you guys said, thank you, ready to start pouring into me because I'm tired of okay. You guys are pouring into these companies, guys. Y'all are putting y'all all into these companies. And you see right there what I just showed you earlier. People are starting candle businesses, and they have storefronts, candle businesses, and they're selling to yoga studios and spas and doing B2B. Because like I said, I don't know about y'all, but I cannot stand those Glade plugins and all of those fragrances, those car scents. I can't stand it. So you find your niche. I gave that to you. The course gave it to you. You figure out your competitive advantage. The course gave that to you. You figure out exactly what it is that you need to do to start up. The course gave that to you. What's your excuse? What's your excuse? What is holding you back from saying, you know what? I got to do this. And this is why I tell you guys that information does not translate to transformation. You could have all the information in the world, but if you don't have your headspace right, if you don't have your mindset right, then you're not going to move. I can give you everything I need to give you. That's why I don't want people in my community that doesn't do anything. I only want action takers, okay? I only want action takers because I don't want people in there that's not going to move. I don't want people in there that's not going to do anything. Because then you're going to, you know how they say you have one bad fruit and it starts to rot all the other fruit? I don't want you guys rotting in the other fruit. We're not doing that. We're not rotting in any fruit in my group, okay? So it's time for you guys to start choosing you. Because for so long, you've been thinking about this one and this family member and this cousin and this mom or dad or child, and that's fine. But what do they tell you guys to do when you get on a plane? They tell you to put your mask on first. They tell you to put your mask on first. This way you can actually help the mother and the cousin and the sister and the brother. Because if you don't put your mask on first, you're literally pouring from an empty cup. You have nothing to give. So when I tell you guys to start to think about you, it's not selfish. Okay? It's not selfish. It's actually showing you love, the love that you have for you. Hey, Lindsay, welcome in again, boo. Lindsay just joined yesterday. Right? It's actually the love that you have for yourself. So when you guys want to start a business, whether it be a candle business, a theme page business, a AI business, events-based business, a service-based business, a product-based business, it starts with you. Because if you don't continue moving forward, that business stops. That idea stops. God is going to say, I'm going to give that idea to someone else since you're not doing anything with it. And then you're going to see that idea driving past you on the highway. And you're going to say, that was my idea. I should have did it. I could have done it. I'm here to tell you that you will do it. Okay? I'm here to tell you that you will do it. It's time for you guys to get off the struggle bus that you guys have been on for so long. You've been struggling. You've been trying to figure it all out on your own. And I promise you, God did not put you here to struggle. He didn't put you here for you to come out of work feeling exhausted and tired every day. He didn't put you here just to pay bills. Okay? He didn't put you here to feel like you are less than just because you can't do for yourself and your family the way that you wanted to. He didn't put you here so that you can feel like I have to now choose and pick and choose and calculate my groceries at the supermarket. Okay? He didn't put you here to do that. So today, you guys have to realize that you're going to make that decision, because it's a decision to get off that struggle bus every single day. It's not a one-day decision. It's not a one-time decision. You have to decide to get off the struggle bus every single day. So I'm gonna help you guys off that struggle bus today. We're gonna do our visualization exercise that we do every day, because it's a decision that you have to choose every single day. Okay? So I want you guys to get off the struggle bus. You guys are gonna close your eyes, right? You're gonna picture yourself on a bus. You're on this bus. The bus is moving, it's jumping around, it's doing the thing, right? And then you have these bags, right? The bags have labels on them. They labeled debt. You got one called fear. You got a bag called doubt. You got a bag called other people's opinions. That one's a big one. That one's a big one. You got a bag called old trauma. You got a bag called procrastination. And these bags are heavy. They old, they dirty, they dusty. You ready to get rid of them, but you're scared to get rid of them because you had them for so long. And every stop that bus makes, you think about getting off, but you don't. You don't get off. You still sit there clutching those same old bags that's holding you down. Even if they keep you down, even if they keep you broke. But today, I want you guys to press that button. I want you guys to tell that bus driver that you are going to get off the struggle bus. You're going to stand up. I want you to visualize yourself standing up. Okay? You're going to stand up. You're going to tell that driver, this is my stop. You're going to yell at him, this is my stop. And when that door opens, you're going to turn around and see all those dusty, big bags. The procrastination, the fear, the other people thinking and what their thoughts are. The fear. You're leaving them behind. You left them in the back seat of that bus, right? So you're walking to the front of the bus, and when that door opens, it's so clear, it's so positive. You have fresh air. It's so beautiful there. Because right now you're stepping into clarity. You're stepping into peace, and you're stepping into purpose. This is your moment to stop letting the old version of you dictate your future and drive your future, okay? This is you being in charge. So tell me, who got off that bus? Who just got off that bus? Who just got off that bus? Yes, it's time for me to get off the struggle bus. Lindsay said, I'm getting off. Exactly, Lindsay. Exactly. And what you guys... hold on. It's telling me to do a puzzle. 1 second. And what you guys have to understand is you have to decide to get off that bus every day. She said, I'm getting off that bus. I'm crying. Oh, Miss Beautiful. Oh, and I did this live for you. I did this candle making business for you. When I tell you I be trying to help people, I really do. But I can't help you more than you want to help yourself. I can't help you more than you want to help yourself, right? If you say, I'm ready, I can actually help you. Hold your hand during the process. Take you through the process. Show you exactly what you need to get through. But it's literally going to be like you fighting the old you. It's going to be an uphill battle. What happens when you run an uphill? You can't breathe. You're hurting. Your heart is pounding. You want to just sit down and give up. That's what happens when you run an uphill. But then you hit that plateau and then it gets easy, right? So you have to actually do it in order for you to get better at it. It's about that one foot in front of the other, right? And this is another reason, guys, why I made my stuff and I priced it the way it is, because I feel that pricing is also a barrier for keeping people out, right? I have tiers. So this is why it was important to me to offer a tier that actually gave you guys something and not any crap. She said, I'm ready, tired of fight. Amen. 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 This is your time. This is the great lock in, right? We are locking in from September 1st to December 31st, I'm telling you, you could do some big things. You could do some big things in that time if you just lock in. But I can't lock in for you. I always tell people it's like taking a piss. I can't take the piss for you, right? I can't do it for you. You got to do it for yourself, right? So if you guys are ready to lock in, if you guys are ready to feel like you are in charge, you are the conductor of your own train, because right now that train is just going. You don't know where that train is going to take you. If you are in the position to feel like you are ready to start this to be the first day of your new life, for you to lock in and tell yourself you're tired. You already did the hard. Ain't nothing harder than this. People tell me, posting content is hard. Doing this is hard. What you're doing right now is hard. Okay. Getting up, saying yes, ma'am, no, ma'am, dealing with these people at work. That's hard. That's hard. 300,000 black women just got laid off this year. We're only in September. 300,000 black women probably didn't have anything in their back pocket. You have to have something in your back pocket. You got to have something, God forbid, if something happens to the job that you're at right now, the position that you're at right now. And a lot of you guys are like, yeah, I'm safe. My job is safe. Even if you're a stay-at-home mom, I'm safe. Okay. But I'm here to tell you that parked cars get hit too. Okay. You're sitting here thinking that you're safe. That we see what happened with those state federal jobs. A lot of people got laid off and they thought they were safe, right? A lot of people got laid off. Anyway, guys, I'm about to get off. All you have to do, if you're interested in joining the community, click on the LINK right here. You're going to click it twice. Okay. The program is $17 a month. I know I hit two of my. Yes, it's because I deal with parents and kids. Oh my goodness, Miss Beautiful. I understand. Right? So it's about you, right? And like I said, it's $17 every month for right now. It's going to go up because I have my events-based course in there and I have my Build the Business You Love course in there. And we're still kind of in pre-launch phase because I'm literally, still building it out, but it's going to be so much information out there and good stuff too, right? And for those of you who want to do your AI theme pages and start that, do your faceless, then you guys can join the faceless and pay. Right now, that's $47, right? But I want you guys to do something because you're just sitting here. It's nothing is going to change if nothing changes, right? Nothing changes if nothing changes. So it's time for you guys to start making that change for you. Like I said, I can't piss for you. Okay. So I'm Z, a Build a Business You Love. Be sure to click on that LINK in the BIO. Does anyone have any questions right now? I'd be happy to answer them for you. If you have any questions right now, put them in the chat, put them in the chat. Let me drink my coffee. I don't know what is going on, but I feel like my nose, my sinus, something is going on. I've been feeling so weird. I know I hit two of them. What you was talking about? You hit two park cars, Sweet Honey Digital. Is that what you was talking about? You hit two park cars. But y'all, yes. If you have any questions, feel free to put it in the chat. She said yes. I understand, honey. Those park cars get hit too. And then even if you're a stay-at-home mom, right? In these times when everything is up. Rent is up. Taxes are up, even if you own a home. Insurance is up. Food is up, right? Even if you have all that, your spouse and you're at home mom, your spouse is looking at you like, well, what you doing? What you did all day? What are you doing? Right? They're looking at you sideways because right now he needs a little help. So even if you have, if you're a stay-at-home mom or you're dealing with that and, you have the kids or whatever the case is, right? It's time to start bringing some income into the household as well. Okay? I'm going to get started after work. I have to. Okay, my love, no problem. I'm glad you was able to make it, Miss Beautiful Girl. Girl, girl. So glad you was able to make it. But yes, y'all, I'm about to get off if you guys don't have any questions. But like I said, I'm an open book. This community, to build the business you love community, you'll have access to me. We just had a orientation on Monday. We're gonna have orientation every Monday, and I'm figuring out the schedule for my teaching sessions. Where if you guys have questions, if you guys get stuck, if you guys feel like you don't know what to do next, I never want anyone in my community to feel like that. We're never feeling like that. Yes, I was determined to make amen, amen, amen. I never want anyone in my community to feel like that. It's time to make a change. What Michael Jackson say? It's time to make a change. I don't know the words, but y'all know what song I'm singing, right? But it's time to do something different because what you doing and what you did isn't working. It's not working. Yes, I was determined. Okay. What you did and what you're doing is not working. So we have to do something different. Okay. So, yeah, that's all I got for y'all today. I'm going to probably be on again later on today, and we'll probably have a business motivational live or something like that. But yeah, I'm out, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to follow me if you haven't already. Thank you for the love. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. And I'm out. Thank you.